Dr. Onate.
And we're going to be asking him a few interview questions.
The first question is, did you attend college, and then if so, where, what major and degree?
I attended a few colleges. I attended Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, which is in upstate New York. It's an engineering school. Played baseball there. Played baseball a little bit better than I studied. And so it was very expensive. Then I went to Hudson Valley Community College. So I got a little time doing that. Then I went to the University in Indianapolis. So played baseball again. Did that for half a year. Went back to my community college. Graduated from my community college with an associate's degree. And then I went to the University of Florida. Did my undergraduate at University of Florida. Then I went to University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Got my master's there for 2 years. Went out and worked as a high school teacher for a couple of years. Then went back for my PhD at UNC Chapel Hill again.
What is your current job title, and then what's the level of degree you received for that job, and do you use the level of degree you received?
Yes, I do use my degree level. So my degree level is PhD, so that's the highest level academically that you can kind of go. So there's no more schooling for me to go higher. My job right now is I am the interim vice dean and the school director of the School of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences in the College of Medicine at the Ohio State University, with the "the" part emphasized.
Would you say that your current job is your dream job, and if not, what prevented you?
Great question. My dream job originally was to be an athletic trainer for the New York Yankees. I did that for a little bit in the minors and just kind of helped shadowed for 2 weeks. It was okay. I really liked coaching baseball and playing baseball than I liked taking care of baseball. So, yeah, my dream job, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up. I like my job, though. I like it a lot because I have a lot of freedom to kind of try to impact people and talk to people, and I get to choose what I kind of do for probably 95% of the day. I get to choose where I go and what I do. So, I chose to come out to the high school and be with you all. I could clear my schedule and say, hey, I'm going to do this. So that's kind of what I like in my job, is that I don't have, when I was a high school teacher, I didn't like the bells because I wanted to talk and I wanted to do stuff and engage, and then the bells and everybody just flew out of that. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. So yeah, I think I am getting to do what I like to do right now. So I like leading.
How did you obtain your current job, and some of the steps to get there, and was that easy?
Yeah, no, not easy. Doing a PhD is not easy. So again, my dream job originally was to be New York Yankees. Then it was to be a high school teacher, athletic trainer that they would call Doc after 45 years and put a plaque on the football field and blah, blah, blah. I did that for 2 years and I just didn't really see how I could do my family and all the other things that I wanted to do. I wanted to coach still too, so I didn't know how to balance those things. My pathway is, as a professor, you go get your PhD and then you come out and you're an assistant professor. You got to do that. You get judged and evaluated after usually 6 years to whether you go on to the next level. And so I did the next level about 7 years in and got what's called associate professor. And so I got associate professor about 7 years into that. And then you can either keep on going up and to be a full professor or not. I took a long time to go do that because I really wanted to be involved in my kids' high school and middle school careers. So I was coaching baseball and watching track meets and stuff like that. Probably didn't do as much to advance my career. Then there and out in college, and now I've really advanced my career. So I became a full professor last year, and now I'm in administration and stuff. So it took a little while, but I also controlled my time frame because I think it's more important about the moments and the memories and the experiences than it is just about the job title and the money. But I don't mind the job title, and I don't mind the money now, but I didn't want to trade that and miss my son's high school careers and middle school careers and stuff like that.
Did you have a specific career path in mind going out of high school?
Yeah. So I put in high school I wanted to be a doctor of sports medicine. So I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what kind of doctor. I have my doctorate, my PhDs in human movement science, and I study sports medicine, so I kind of did that a little bit, but I moved a couple of different ways. At first I thought I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon, but I'm just not very good with my hands, so if I can't build things outside of people, why would I build things inside of people? So it just doesn't really work. So, yeah. So I kind of did a little bit, but I just did it a different pathway.
Who and what influenced you on your career decision after high school?
I was a sophomore and I attended an event like this that you guys just put together, and we had a career day, and somebody you came in, brought somebody in. They brought in an athletic trainer from the local university, which was Venture Polytechnic Institute, and Anthony Ortolano, captivated me at what he did during his day and how he worked with athletes and took care of them and, watched games and, was there for them when they got injured and did rehabilitation and did all that stuff. So that's why I'm here today, is because somebody did this for me in high school, and I went, that's a pretty cool job. So I'm kind of paying him back and paying it forward with you all. Does that make sense?
Do you feel like your family or high school pushed college onto you, and then did you feel any pressure to go?
So I'm first generation. My parents came over from Chile in the 1960s, and my parents both grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And my mom came over here to raise a family that had better opportunities. I mean, she wasn't even married yet, and me and my brother, I got an older brother, weren't even around. So she did this as kind of an image of what she wanted out of her life and what she wanted for her family. So with that, they just always told me to work hard and enjoy what I do. And so my father worked construction, my mother worked in a mailroom. Career-wise, they weren't really, highly successful for, if we talked about Olentangy area, but, they brought love, interest, passion. My father worked really hard, my mother worked really hard, but they also took time out of their day to come watch me play. My mother never missed a game. So I would say, the biggest thing is they encouraged me, they didn't pressure me. They just said, be good.
Okay, so our final question is, what advice would you give to a student who's looking to find a career after high school?
I'll be really quick. Find your passion. What do you love? What do you really like to do? And then figure out how to become really good at it. And then you'll figure out a way to make money off of it. And you can tell I don't like the bells. That's why. The bells drive me crazy in high school. So you guys did you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking to us.
All right.